All right, we're gonna do a little update video because I know some people were asking me about the Shelby and when it's gonna be up and back on the road. So as it stands, motor's still being built right now. Hopefully, I'm hoping no more than like 5 or 6 weeks. But update on some other things. So we had the bumper repainted. There were some little nooks and crannies, and there was a little crack in the paint right here. So I had that painted. And then also there was on the hood, it was a little dinged up on here, so we had that repainted. And I installed the hood vent prior to getting the motor work done, but ended up getting this decal and putting it on. Kind of just some stuff to keep myself busy, kind of help kill the time while I wait for the engine. It actually came out pretty nice. Yeah, I had that all repainted, front and even on the underside as well. So anybody with a Odin blower, I'm not sure how high the Whipple sits, but with the Odin, this hood, it has the top piece and then the under piece. The back of the blower was hitting here, so when I cut this underside, I cut it down a little further, so that way it wouldn't be obstructed by the blower. But yeah, it looks really good. All right, let's see what else we got here. So yeah, obviously the motor's still out. Very sad sight. Got the trans over here. I actually got a billet works, however the hell you say it, knob that I'll be putting on once I get this back in. Corsa headers. I have new O2s for the front and back that I'm going to be putting on as well. And here's the connection pipes. These Corsa connection pipes don't actually come with flex pipe. It's just all a solid piece. But as some of you might know, this car with the vibrations, I had flex pipes welded in a while ago, but they actually like disintegrated, and this weave blew through the inside and out the back, which is why I believe my factory mufflers, the valve stopped working, because I bet they got clogged with all this weave that blew up. Anyway, these are new flex pipes that I had welded in, and I just sprayed over them with some black VHT. I may actually do the whole exhaust like this. I'm not sure, but it's got Borla attack mufflers on there right now. It's got a pretty good sound, a little raspy, not as raspy as it was with the stock mufflers. So what I might do is, these are the factory resonators that I had removed when I first got the car. I may cut this divider here, or I'm sorry, divide the two, and then have them welded on towards the back, because, so let's backtrack so you guys are tracking on what the full exhaust work is. So it's Corsa headers into the Corsa connection pipes with welded in flex pipe into these reducers right here, which go into a Lethal Performance X pipe. And then from the back was a factory axle back with the stock mufflers. Like I said, those went to shit, and now I have the Borlas in. So basically from here back is still factory piping. So it's not 3-inch. 3-inch is all the way back until right here. So those should, in theory, fit. So somewhere back here, I'll probably have them welded in. See how that sounds. Let's see what else. Take a look inside the car. I've got the rear seat delete out. I have my fuel pump removed. I have just a microfiber there covering it so no particles and stuff get in there. And then got the center console back there. In those boxes there, actually, no, we'll pull that out. You guys can see what I got in here. No editing for this. It's gonna be raw and just straight to the point. Got a dual pod gauge cluster, which will go right up in here, and I'll have a well, I already bought it, the fuel pressure gauge, as well as a boost gauge. So, because as some of you know, I ordered a 4 Innovations dual pump return style fuel system. We were just running stock fuel pumps with dual lethal performance boosted pumps, but sold those. Here's the factory fuel hat. In case some of you want to know what it looks like. Pop it open. Here's the blower. I actually cleaned it out in the meantime. Just some busy work, but just some little preventative maintenance. Just went through and cleaned it. Got all my other parts in there. Everything pretty much bagged and tagged in there, so that way when I put everything back together, I know where it all goes. Put the hood down this damn thing. I know this video is not going to be that beautiful, but who the fuck cares? Okay, so you guys are wondering. Here's the factory fuel hat out of a GT350. So it looks pretty good. Car has 46,000 miles on it. 8,000 of those, the last 8,000 of which those were boosted. But as some of you know, this car at 15,000 miles had the original motor replaced with the Gen 2 Voodoo. And so that was replaced at 15,000 miles, and then I boosted the car around 38. So we got, what, 23,000 miles out of it NA, and then the last 8,000 boosted. So what else we got? We got the Mantic under there, Mantic twin disc clutch. I'm trying to think what else. People asking me about stuff. So metal went through the motor, so I ended up ordering a new engine oil cooler. That's the old one. I'll show you that over here. Oil cooler and oil cooler lines. I'm not playing around. I don't, sure, I could have probably washed it, but I am not playing with that. 200 and something bucks for the new oil cooler lines just seems worth it. OEM gaskets for the headers, and then new flywheel bolts. Not sure if I could have used the other ones, the old ones or not, but I just feel more comfortable replacing some of that stuff. And then I also ordered a whole new engine wiring harness. I believe the newer wiring harnesses for the plugs that go to the cams, for whatever reason, the stock ones had nasty kinks in them. And I know Honey Badger, if you guys are familiar with his channel, he's got a great track channel. Go give him a follow. But he talks about, getting kinks in these lines. And I actually, on the OEM wiring, the stock wiring harness that I have, I had to have one of these pigtails replaced. And I think the new ones, I don't even know if this is the right one. But anyway, I'm just showing you this as an example. I think the new ones, they just, I don't know if the QC is better, but there's not, these right angle kinks in it. So I got a new one of those. And let's see what else we got here. Yeah, P51 wheels, Nitto NT05s in the back, NT555 G2s in the front. I might get something with a little bit of a stickier compound because the car was making like 900 before, around 985. Probably gonna stay around the same power, but they held pretty good. But I might get something a little stickier. The car's not gonna see any rain, well, intentionally. Especially now with the hood vent not having a rain tray. I might try and finagle something to see about, getting something put together so we can put a rain tray in there, but probably not. Euro tail lights, GT500 deck lid. This is actually not a, this is 3D printed. Bought it from my friend Lewis, Supercharged Beast, great friend of mine. Go check out his channel. Just gotta paint a little bit of the black that's going there. I thought about buying an OEM one, but I mean, it just looks so good. You really can't even tell that it's 3D printed. It just looks fabulous. And then also have black painted exhaust tips. I did these myself. It came out okay. I might take these out and actually have them legitimately powder coated. And then also like these, how I put that VHT flameproof paint on the connection pipes. I might do the rest of these, and then especially back here where you can see the boilers were welded on, kind of looks like shit. So kind of cool to have that all blacked out. Let's see what else. Yeah, stock rotors. I had the center hats powder coated black. Car looks fucking sick. We do have the 500 winglets that will be going on the sides. I had those over there. Stock 3160 trans. Knock on wood, it's been great. Trying to see what else. That's pretty much it. So the car's got 46,000 miles on it now. Once I put the motor back in, yeah, and the car's mostly street driven. It's not going to see the track. You know, I mean, majority of you that own these cars either stare at them in the fucking garage, or you know, take them to Cars and Coffee, and then there are a few of you that modify them and get at it. I'm a mix of everything. By no means a professional, just, you know, everyday enthusiast, just like the rest of you. But so I'm not gonna say that the car's it'll get a handful of miles. Definitely not as many as I was putting on it. I've had this car for a little over 2 years, and you know, put 30,000 miles on it. More than I don't know any other 350 owner that's really put that many miles on the car that quickly. But just now with the not being able to, you know, not having the rain tray and the sticky your tires and everything, you know, I won't be taking it out as much, just because, you know, I don't want to get caught in inclement weather. And you know, I just got other things going on in my life right now that you know, I'm not going to be able to have as much time to enjoy it as much as I want. But don't get it twisted. I mean, it'll be out as much time as I'll be able to get out there with it. Hopefully, I'm hoping to at least every weekend, you know, take it out, get to something, get some videos, maybe get a couple runs in, or some cruise-ins. So I'm just fucking rambling at this point, so don't mind me. Oh yeah, Corn Reservoir, powder coated in black with the Shelby decal. Rear seat delete. I might put the rear seats back in. I don't really ever have anybody else in the back seat of the car, but it's nice to have the option. But yeah, so this is where the car stands. Yep, I'll try to update you guys with some more stuff soon, and yep, take care.